Okay, let's move on to Sonnet 14. Not from the stars do I my judgment pluck. Yeah, not from the stars do I my judgment pluck, and yet me thinks I have astronomy. Yeah, I maybe Shakespeare here says like I do not depend much on augury, on yeah on premonition, on yeah I do not depend much on conscience. No, not conscience. Yeah, I do not depend much on augury, on I'm out of words here. Yeah, I do not depend on luck, on prediction. Yeah, on prediction. I do not depend not from the stars. Yeah, my judgment, my decisions are not much influenced by prediction, by augury, by the future, and yet by foretelling, something like that. And yet me thinks I have astronomy, even though I like astronomy, even I have such knowledge about astronomy, but this wouldn't be my course of action, my course of when I make a decision. I do not depend on prediction, something like that. But not to tell of good or evil luck. But not to tell of good or evil luck, of plagues or deaths or seasons quality. Yeah, I do not tend to depend on such fortune telling, on such predictions of a future, good or evil luck. Yeah, I do not. I do not take these much seriously, or do not depend on them so much, of plagues, whether or dearths or seasons quality. Yeah, for whatever reason, I do not depend on such things. Nor can I fortune to brief minutes tell. Yeah, I cannot even depend on the recent future, or I cannot depend on predictions of what will be coming next. Pointing to each his thunder, rain and wind. Pointing to each his thunder, rain and wind. Yeah, like augury, or the future is uncontrollable. It's giving thunder aimlessly, and rain and wind giving to each, pointing to each. Like, yeah, the future is unpredictable. We cannot know for sure when the wind will blow, or the rain will fall, or the thunder will hit. Or say with princes, if it shall go well. Yeah, or say our health, or we cannot be sure of our health in the next minute. Of course, we might fall to death any minute. No one is so much sure about the future. By oft predict that I in heaven find. Yeah, is it? Yeah. By oft predict that I in heaven find. Yeah, I might predict, or these that I might predict. I in heaven find. I might find such things in the future. Maybe heaven here refers to the future, or to the supernaturality, or to the other world, the world of spirits. I cannot predict things that belongs to maybe an earthly realm. But from thine eyes my knowledge I derive. Again, like he is all the time speaking about his beloved. But from thine eyes my knowledge. I got knowledge from your eyes. I derive. I take your eyes as a source of knowledge. And constant stars in them I read such art. Come on. So great of Shakespeare, as usual, as ever. And constant stars, like they are like the sun and moon, constant stars. In them I read such art, I read such prediction, I read such future. even yeah, the power of your eyes, because maybe, as it is said, the eyes are the gates into the soul, and the soul of the beloved is something sublime, something great. I read such art as a truth and beauty shall together thrive. Yeah, with your presence. There is truth in you, there is beauty in you. And these things, these beauteous things, shall thrive in you, maybe. If from thyself to store thou wouldst convert. Yeah, they are stored in you, in yourself, in thyself. To store thou wouldst convert. They are stored in you, and to store thou wouldst convert. Yeah, they are constantly stored in you, maybe, and yeah, they are unconvertible, something like that. Or else of thee this I prognosticate. Prognosticate, come on, is this prognostication? Prognosticate, yeah, prophecy, foretell. Yeah, I knew this word. I used it in my short story. Procrastinate or prognosticate. Yeah, or else of thee this I prognosticate. Yeah, I can prophesy, I can foretell the future in you with your presence. Maybe when I look into your eyes, thy end is truths and beauties, doom and date. Thy end is truths and beauties, doom and date. What does that mean? Okay, thy end is truths and beauties. Yeah, maybe here he says that you are truth, you are beauty, doom and date, like you are even death and life, maybe. Yeah, because everything in you, everything in the beloved. You are my truth, you are my beauty, you are the truth of the world, you are the beauty of the world, you are life and death, doom and date, maybe, yeah. You are everything, of course, this is true love. Love is such a transcendental power.